Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'll be taking a look at the officially revealed LEGO City sets for January 2023. So let's jump into it because there are 21 sets here and there's a lot to talk about. I haven't taken a super close look at these, but I think I have seen a little glimpse of every set. I think this one is my favorite. This is the Penguin Slushy Van. It's got 194 pieces and it retails for $20. This is actually the first set designed by Aaron Brick Designer on Instagram, who I started following about like maybe a year and a half ago, right before he became a LEGO designer. And I loved his builds, and I'm very glad to see that as a LEGO designer, he's making some really unique sets because I love Lego food truck builds. I love throwing them onto the road in my city, even though those roads are getting pretty clogged because my city's not that big. And this one has a lot more personality than other sets. I love the little penguin mascot minifigure, and I really like the color scheme here. I like the black middle part of the truck. I feel like it's a really dark and kind of like, it feels like kind of an arcadey color scheme, like with the pinks and like bright blues and like the black and the white. But it's really interesting. And I also love the face on the front of the truck. That's so much more interesting than just doing like a regular hood, like with a sticker on it. And then, of course, the actual like slushy build at the top looks excellent. That is like my favorite part of these food truck sets. But yeah, I think that there's a lot more personality in this than even something like the new ice cream truck set or the newer ice cream truck set from like a couple of years ago. And I'm pretty excited for it. That being said, like condiment or like not condiment wise, food wise, it's like it's slushy, so it's a drink. It's not like super interesting. But I think the truck looks really good, and that's why I'm excited to get it. I don't know. This looks like kind of a bare interior. Like there's no detail here, which is kind of surprising. Although I guess you could stack drinks up, and I mean like that's a really basic build for a slushy machine. It definitely works, but I wish there were like nozzles or something. Like I don't know. The interior is not as exciting as some other ones, but the exterior is really cool, and you can always modify the interior. Next up, we've got the recycling truck. This has 261 pieces for $30. Friends just did a recycling truck, and at first glance, I think I liked that one better because it had like a contraption on the side to grab recycling bins and then tip it into the truck. And I don't see anything as exciting here. I mean, this looks like a good side build. I like the teal on the truck itself, and I love that hair piece. That is Monica's hair from WandaVision recolored into a nougat. That is really nice looking. I'm glad to see that that piece being recolored because I love new Lego hair pieces. That's like honestly some of my favorite parts of city sets. So there is like a trash like tipper function, but yeah, I thought the Lego Friends one was more interesting. I do like this like kind of recycling station, but yeah, this just isn't like super exciting to me. Like the dumping feature is nice, but yeah, this isn't something that I'm gonna pick up. It's not interesting enough for me to pick up. And honestly, like all this makes me think of is the garbage truck from the Lego movie, like the first Lego movie, which I might have liked better. I do like this though, like having like the different sections for recycling. So like you've got glass, you've got paper, and then you've got like composting. So that's cool. But I mean, those trash cans are so small they'll only be able to fit like two pieces each. Although that's also what was in the Lego Friends truck. Maybe Lego should develop a larger like garbage can mold. I think that that would be interesting because I'd love to be able to put more than like two or three tiny pieces into a Lego garbage can. Another set we'll take a look at is this one, the gaming tournament truck. Oh, that is a much better price than I was expecting on that. It's only $40. When I saw this, for some reason, I thought it was going to be 50 or 60. It does only have 344 pieces, but it's got four minifigures. And this seems like a ton of fun because it seems like a traveling gaming tournament setup. And I think that that's a really good idea. These are stickered tiles. Maybe you'll be able to make them fight like by going back and forth against the backdrop. That would be cool. I love the setups here. Is that a completely new hair mold on that minifigure? I don't recognize it from anywhere. Maybe it's new from Lego Friends in 2023, but that is a very nice mold. You guys know I'm always begging for more female hair molds from Lego, especially with parted hair. So I'm glad that they're finally giving us another one, and it's really nice to get it in such a cool color. I really like the sticker designs here. This looks like the villain in Black Adam, actually. Um, and I like, oh, this announcement mini or announcer minifigure looks kind of cute. I like the logo for the gaming thing as well. And the trophy could be more interesting. Like, why not cast that piece in gold instead of having it being unprinted in black? If they did it in gold, I think that that would be a lot better. Nice little brick built thing here. That's a pretty nice way of making like the control pad. So yeah, I do like this set. Ooh, I like that design on the front of the truck as well, and I really like the color scheme. Black and lime green definitely works together. But this is not a set I'm going to pick up, even though I like it. I can't keep buying trucks that don't fit in my city. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't move those back and forth, but that would be kind of lame. But I don't know. It looks like that part swings up. So if both sides swing up, oh, here's a nice. Oh, that's nice at the back. Is that like merchandise? That's kind of clever. I think it is merchandise because that's a cash register. So that's smart. No, you can. Yeah, you can make them fight. So I'm guessing there's little like buttons at the back to make them battle. That is a really really nice feature. That is great. I think that that's really cool. And I like that windscreen piece as well. Maybe I would get this if it goes on sale, but maybe I should resist. I'm definitely picking up that hairpiece on Bricks and Pieces though. This is the custom car garage with 507 pieces for $60. I also think that this set looks like a ton of fun. I really like the colors and everything. If it will load, thank you. I love the continued use of this Super Mario piece for signs, and the cars look pretty cool. I like the sticker designs. And is that like a robot dragon that's like Mecha Godzilla? That's really cool. I love this character. Glad to see that they're using the new wheelchair mold from the Avatar sets. That is a cool welding mask in dark pink. I also like that hairpiece. I'm glad to see that Lego keeps using that. No other interesting hairpieces though, and that's what I'm after in a lot of these sets. This reminds me of Dumb E from like the Iron Man Hall of Armor sets, but this looks like a ton of fun because like you've got a couple different fenders, you've got a couple of different like rear fenders, I guess, and then blueprints that it looks like you can spin them to create like different like designs for the cars. That seems like a ton of fun. Like this reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph, like when he and Vanellope are designing their own like racing car. And I really like that. I think that that's really clever. $60 is a freaking ripoff for this though. I have no idea why they're charging that much money for it. I think that this looks like a very solid $50 set because I mean each car would be valued at like 10, so that's $20, and the build is definitely not worth $40. Honestly, I think $50 is generous for this set, but I think 45 or 40 would be perfect. But yeah, just it's another thing I'm not interested in. Sorry, I spun it around again so I could see like the other blueprints. But this seems like it would be a ton of fun for kids that like doing this kind of customization. And of course, they can go even further with it if they want, because both of these cars seem to be built in fairly similar ways. So they could fully like dismantle them and build their own instead of just doing these simple swap outs. But the simple swap outs are definitely effective. And I mean, it's kind of like that feature in the Samurai X Cave Chaos set where you could customize vehicles, and that's a set that I never got, but now that I'm talking about it, I really want it again. I've wanted it for a while, but I never got it. But like that set had a customizable vehicle builder feature, and like Lego never used that kind of like system again. And so that's what this set reminds me of, like this whole like system of plugging in different vendors. So I think that that's really cool. The other set I'm pretty excited for is ATV and Otter Habitat, 90 pieces for $10. And this does include, for the first time, like actual Lego otters. This mold was created for Harry Potter for one of the Patronuses in like 2020, and I can't believe Lego hasn't used it yet because I honestly forgot that the mold existed. But this is perfect. Otters are adorable, and I'm so glad to see them in Lego, like properly and not as like a magical sparkly spell. And the ATV looks pretty nice as well. I like the green color scheme, and I love the matching helmet on the driver. And yeah, like I think that this looks like a very solid $10 set. I buy a lot of $10 city sets. Well, not a lot, but I buy like one or two every year. And I was just thinking to myself, like, oh, like you better stop doing that because most of them end up just like kind of chucked into the parts bin. But this one I cannot resist. This is a really nice little side build as well. There's a little slide for them. I guess they built a dam, which is more beaver-like. But yeah, I think that this is just another fantastic set. The other sets, I don't think I am quite as excited about. They just seem kind of generic and not as interesting to me. Like here we've got the Fire Command Truck. This is $65 for 502 pieces. I am going to speed through these ones a little bit because I don't care about the police and fire sets. Hate the new highlighter yellow color. I really, really hate it, and so I don't like Lego using it for any of these sets. That is a pretty nice helmet. I like the drone. Honestly, that's actually a pretty nice little remote controlled vehicle as well. But but yeah, and oh, that's like the missile piece from the Bowser set in transparent light blue. That's cool as well. And we've got another hair, which is another Patronus piece that's been recolored, although that was recolored in 2022. So yeah, just nothing super interesting to me. Oh, look, that's kind of cute. We have like a male construction worker with longer hair. Like that's a ponytail piece that's typically used for female construction workers in Lego. But that's nice. I like that Lego's showing people with like different hair lengths. Um, that's weird. Why is it? It says puts out fires. Why is this like clear on the box, but then it's like transparent blue on the render? That's kind of strange. But yeah, like kids might like this. I don't. I don't think it's a good value for $65 personally. But let's go into some of the other sets as well. This is the 4x4 Off-Roader Adventures. Please load. Thank you. It is $30 for 252 pieces. It looks ridiculous, which I like. I mean, I've got the Lego City Monster Truck from a couple of years ago, and I love these tires being used on vehicles. Um, and that's a nice tent build, actually. It's nice that they didn't use cloth and that they actually like built it up with this giant flag piece. I think that that's pretty cool. That's a very sparse habitat, though, and again, another hair. That's cool. Hopefully, that'll drop the price on the aftermarket because I still need to pick that up. Again, though, this is what, $30? This seems like a $25 set to me, which isn't a huge difference, but like for example, like this side build, like what is it really adding? It's basically just like a plate with a couple of bricks. I get that there was parts budget left over and it still adds to the play value, but honestly, I feel like it could have been half the size and then like more of those bricks could have been put into like building something a little bit more impressive because to me it just looks a little unfinished. Like I'm not saying there shouldn't be like this kind of side build, but it's like why do you need this part of the build, you know? I feel like they could have just made that part a little bit bigger instead of angling it off into a separate thing. But yeah, this just isn't a set that I totally care about, but it looks like there is suspension on it, which is really nice. I like Lego vehicles with suspension, so it looks okay. It's just not really my thing. Then we have the construction digger for $20, 148 pieces. Again, this set looks decent. I do like construction vehicles in Lego form. Like, not to buy. I just think that usually they're pretty decent builds. And I really like this side build here. I don't know if this is like a bus stop or what. Not a bus stop because it doesn't have a sign. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I like it. It's just like a little bench. I think like the kind of roof on it is nice. And printed wood panel pieces. That is great. But yeah, I thought this might have been a 4 plus set at first, but it is not. I also quite like that windshield being used as a mud guard, but then the front wheels look a little bit naked, even though they've got like those little things. And I like that feature to kind of like lift it up. I like that it's easily detachable. So yeah, looks like a good toy. $20 Lego City sets are usually really good. Like those are often my favorite, as we're seeing with the slushy van this year. Um, But what's my bread and butter for Lego City sets is like camper vans. Like I love camper vans because they have like a livable interior, and that's what I like the most from Lego. I like it when there's interior spaces that people can live in. Electric sports car, $10. Looks like a decent build, 95 pieces. Love the windshields, like the back-to-back windshields. That is a really cool look, makes it look very futuristic. It's an electric vehicle, of course, right? Because that's what it was called. It was called electric sports car, yep. So we have a little solar charging station. Hate the yellow color still. I hate the highlighter yellow. I think it's a completely useless new color that is very, very harsh on the eyes. I'm glad it hasn't really been used outside of Lego City so far. It was used on Monkey Kid on like the May minifigure, and that made my least that made that figure my least favorite version of the character. So yeah, I really don't like it. Like I love vibrant coral. I think that that's a great Lego color, but if they want to introduce new colors, they should be introducing colors like sand red again. You know, like those kinds of like salmony shades. Um, so yeah, just my opinion. Because I mean, it's still being used like quite a bit in Lego City. Same thing here. Fire rescue boat. Is this 4 plus? No, it's just a one piece hull. 144 pieces for $30. Seems bad, but it does have, you know, a one piece hull on there. And it actually looks like a good build. I really like that windshield piece being used again. It's got like one of those tile shooters. I love the jetpack on that guy. That is super funny to me. And this little like racing boat that's on fire, using a smaller version of that curved windshield is nice. So yeah, honestly, I also really like Lego boats, and especially when they float in water, that is really cool. I still remember trying to make my Pirates of the Caribbean ships float in water when I was a kid. I knew they wouldn't, but I was just trying to plug up the holes on the bottom to see if I could force it to. But yeah, for $30, I don't think that this is the worst value for money. 25 would be better, but I mean, like, you get a lot more value out of that than you would expect because of the one piece hull. And once again, that one piece hull is reminding me of the fishing boat set from like 2018 or 2019, and now I kind of want to rebuild that. But I think we still have like a bunch more sets to look at. This is the Vet Van Rescue. This is one, no, I was going to say I might pick up, but never mind, it's 4 plus, so I'm not really interested anymore. But I love the vet figures, and you get a cat and a French bulldog. I really like the vet figures actually, and you don't even have to use them as vets. I feel like you could throw them into doctors' offices. They might have the logo on the back, but I mean the truck is a fairly simple 4 plus build. So yeah, it's nothing super exciting. But if this wasn't, oh, no logo on the back, so you could totally throw them into a doctor's office. If this wasn't 4 plus, I think I would buy it because if it wasn't 4 plus, the truck build would be better. Then we have another $10 set, the Park Tractor, 86 pieces, $10. I like the squirrel, but again, nothing new. Acorn print. Really nice torso actually on this guy. I quite like that little outfit. And I mean, tractors are cool. I've never gotten a Lego tractor, but there was a $20 one a couple years ago that I thought looked like a really good build. And I think that this looks like a really good small build. We have, I don't know, I feel like there could be like more plants maybe. Like you have one tree, you have like that little side build. But you definitely, yep, you have enough to fill like the back of the thing. So I really like that, you can keep it all together. That's something I say a lot about Lego sets. I want to be able to keep things in one place. I don't want things to be super spread out. And I feel like kids feel the same. Like you should be able to spread it out for play, but then you should be able to put it away nicely so that it can stay organized. And I think that this set does that. What else? We have more vehicles, I think. Yep, 4x4 fire truck rescue. I didn't see the piece count on this, but this is $10. Little kitten in the tree. I hope that firefighter can get it down. Some nice flame pieces. Again, I do like the new helmet. There's a little fish on a stick. That's cute. And I mean, this is a good $10 fire truck. Like I said, $10 sets are great. They're the most affordable Lego sets that aren't polybags, and especially in Lego City, I feel like you get a lot of value for money with $10. And I also feel that way with this set. I think there could be bigger leaves on the tree because the tree looks kind of sad, so I feel like there should have been like 2 big leaf pieces and then the fallen ones on the ground. But yeah, these are all just nitpicks, obviously. But yeah, I like the use of the ladder. Looks like a decent set. What else? There are so many sets. Police Training Academy, $100. 823 pieces. I definitely don't like police sets as much as fire sets. I don't think anyone really likes the police anymore. Not to get into politics, but I'd say f the police if it wouldn't get like my video flagged or whatever for profanity. But this set is interesting because it's like a training academy. Again, it'd be more interesting if it wasn't police based. But I like the rock climbing wall. I think it's really cool that there's this winch system. There's a horse. That is awesome. I love Lego horses. I love all Lego animals, so it's great to get them here. The building itself, I actually like the design. Like having the brick built crest is really cool, and then I really like the 6 wide windows that are just letting in a lot of light. I like the dummy there. Ooh, these are interesting new pieces. That's really cool, like that kind of like corkscrew look. And then there's a zip line. I love a Lego zip line, and there's like monkey bars. So it looks like you could have a lot of fun with this set, and like the corkscrew feature looks really fun. What else is there? There's like this section reminds me of Wipeout, like with the platforms, and then there's like this swinging thing. One little ATV. I'm honestly surprised that there's not more vehicles in this set because just because Lego loves throwing vehicles into stuff. Honestly, it looks like a better size than I was expecting because I was going to say that I didn't really think it was worth the money. Lots of good interior space. I like that like kind of hurdle section for the horse as well. That's pretty nice. I didn't even see that like when I was looking here. But yeah, I think that there's a pretty decent interior on there. What hairpiece is that? I need a closer look at that. I love the use of like the wheel pieces as dumbbells. I think that really works. I like that there's like kind of a little weight room there. Um, is that the chief's office? Because I was going to say that's like the one thing that would be nice is like maybe just like one like office room. But yeah, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of cool play features, and there's a little coffee maker and computer, so that's good enough for that area. Oh, this is a new hairpiece, isn't it? Because I was gonna say like I kind of recognize it, but I think I just recognize it from other 2023 set pictures. But again, new hairpieces are always welcome. So yeah, so overall, I think that this set looks decent, and it's definitely more unique than getting just yet another police station. So I will commend Lego for that because they were really doing police stations to death like a couple of years ago to the point where I was like, just please stop. I thought there were only like three more sets to look at, but there's actually like seven. So this is Fire Station and Fire Truck. Yep, I'm right. It is 4 plus, 153 pieces, $40. Is that slide in the hideous new yellow color? I think it is. I mean, hey, cool to get more pieces in different colors. I love that the popcorn stand is on fire. That is so funny to me. And I really like that new 1x2 cash register slope print. I think that that's pretty nice. That's a good fire build. I like that. Like that minifigure as well. New helmets, good prints. Very basic build, of course. Very basic fire truck. Not really anything super interesting to me. Next up, I think we have the stunt bikes. Yep, so this is the Cyber Stunt Bike, $8, 13 pieces. I'm not even going to go full screen for this one. Again, that gross yellow color. It is nice that the minifigure matches the bike so much, though. So, I mean, hey, it's got that going for it. It's a very slow spin around on this. And I do like these sets, like they have good functions, so that's cool at least. But I definitely like the other one a lot more. This is the Bear Stunt Bike. And I think that that is a really nice print on that bear piece that Lego is still using kind of infrequently. That better be a print and not a sticker. Sorry, I got distracted trying to tell. But I like the eclectic color scheme. Kind of, it seems kind of Harley Quinn-esque with like the blue and like the magenta instead of like, or sorry, the blue and like is that like dark pink or purple instead of, like the blue and the red. But this is not a set I would get. Like that headpiece is cool, but the bike itself is very lame to me. Like, why isn't it a similar color to the bear? Because it's got the orange wheels, but then it's just got like the lime green here, and the bear only has like a tiny bit of lime green printing. So I feel like the bike itself should have been blue, or like yeah, that like dark pink purplish color that I can't quite place right now. What else then? There's a couple more sets. If they will load, thank you. There is mobile police dog training for $30. That is, oh my god, oh my god, baby German Shepherd. That is so cute. Oh my god, I love that so much. I'm gonna buy like 5 of those. Oh, and and it's using like the cactus arms. I guess as training, like to get the dogs to bite them. Maybe that is really cool to see that piece reused. I was not expecting that. I don't care about the vehicle build whatsoever. I feel like everything in front of the vehicle would have been a fantastic $10 set, and I absolutely would have bought it. But by chucking in that vehicle and making this thing, this is 30, right? Not 20? I don't even remember. Yeah, it's 30. That's ridiculous. This is not a $30 set. Again, this is like a $25 set. But if it was $10 for just the dogs and like the park area, I would have totally bought it. That is the like kind of leader dog piece for blind minifigures that they've put onto the dog, which I think is pretty great to see that piece in a new color. And that baby German Shepherd, it's just adorable. Maybe that's why the set is so expensive to make up for that mold. But yeah, this set has great stuff. I just don't think it's a great set. I like that you can put all of these different things like right onto that little park build. And again, that minifigure is adorable. Like with like the cactus arms. I really didn't think like it would be reusing that piece like anytime soon. And definitely not in this kind of context, like for dog training. Okay, 2 more sets. Let's get through this. Police bike car chase, $10. Again, good value. Like I said, $10 city sets. The car's super basic though. Super basic. Wow. Like that's so plain on the front. Like throw some stickers on there or prints. But I mean, it gives you, like, again, good play value because you get a police bike and you get a robber car, and the robbers are always in, like, black and red color schemes. So you'd think the police would be able to find them easily by now by just finding, like, the black and red cars and buildings in the city. And then our last set is Police Station Chase. So this is, I thought there was one more, but maybe there isn't. So this is a 4+ set, 172 pieces, $40. I think that this one's a little bit better than the fire station because, like, you get, like, a similarly sized main build, but then you also get, like, 2 vehicles. Very basic police car, but I like the breakout feature. Other than that, though, I mean, it's a 4+ police station. There's not really, it's very empty, you know. I think 4+ sets could offer more play value. I kind of feel like they used to be better, like, a few years ago. I've definitely bought some 4+ sets, like, for minifigures and pieces. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of feels like, especially with these city sets, like, Lego's really phoning it in. So I think we've looked at everything, but at the bottom here, it says that Lego, it says it's showing 20 of 21 sets coming soon, and I don't know how to find the 21st set. So I don't know why that is. Like, hang on, let me try going back again. And then maybe going to page 2, and then will it pop up instead of pressing show all? No. So I don't know. Maybe there's a secret mystery set. Oh, wait. I think I just saw it. It said Emergency Vehicles Headquarters. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. So our final set is the Emergency Vehicles Headquarters, 706 pieces for $70. So surprisingly good price per part ratio for a Lego City set. And I think that this looks cool. I like the color scheme because I love Lego's teal color. I don't think there's any super interesting hair pieces, although that might be a new color for that one. There are a lot of vehicles, as the name would suggest. You've got a helicopter, a police car, and then an ambulance, I'm guessing. I like that minifigure head a lot, actually, like with the beauty mark. That's cool. And the headquarters itself, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's like kind of similar to an urgent care because it's got, oh, okay, so I see. So it's got a fire helicopter, a police car, and then like an ambulance. So it's kind of bringing all 3 like sub themes together with police, medical, and then fire. So that's kind of nice because it's a little bit of a crossover set. Road plates in the front, that is great. This actually looks like a pretty good set. Again, not something that I would buy, but that's most of Lego City, to be perfectly honest. I like how the building curves up top. I like the stretcher. I usually like Lego's ambulance builds, and this is an interesting build down here. This looks unfinished, though. Like, why isn't there a license plate on that 1x2 space? And, the 3 screens. We've got the police screen, the medical screen, and then the fire screen. Those are nice stickers. Solar panels on the roof, I think, which is nice. Yeah, like this, again, talking about play value, this is the set that has a ton of it. Because even though there's just one robber in this set, you know, like anyone could get injured. You've got like the fire going on the barbecue here. I like that they're handcuffed together. You've got, you know, a vehicle for the robber itself, which is that a new mold for like a dirt bike? That's kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know if it's new for 2023 or if it was in 2022 sets, but it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, I think that this is a cool set. Overall, Lego City in 2023 seems to have like some pretty unique stuff in the mix. If we go back to the first page, you know, like the gaming thing, the custom car garage, the penguin van, and then you've got the usual fire and police stuff, but at least they're a little bit different, especially like with the police training academy. So Lego City is looking pretty decent. Let me know which set is you guys' favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.